Hi, everybody. Let's do 6th grade Y14, factor using the distributive property. So factoring is just distribution in reverse. Usually when we distribute something, we have a number next to parentheses, and we multiply that number with every term inside the parentheses. With factoring, we have an expression like this, and we have to sort of go backwards and figure out the number and also the terms that go in parentheses that would give us this expression. All right, so what we're going to do is you don't have to factor using the greatest common factor, but usually you do, and I'm not sure. I think maybe for this exercise, IXL wants you to use the greatest common factor, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Anyway, so what is the greatest common factor between 27 and 24? Well, 3 goes into 27 and also into 24. So we could write 3 and then in parentheses. Now we have to ask ourselves, 3 times what would give us this 27q back? And the answer would be 9q. And then we have a plus sign here. Let's put plus over here. And then again, we'll ask ourselves 3 times what would give us 24, and that is 8. Okay, and to check your answer, you could just distribute like you normally would. So 3 times 9q would be 27q, and then plus 3 times 8 would be 24. Okay, so this is the expression that, after we distribute it, gives us this expression back. Okay, so again, factoring is just distribution in reverse. So let's type in our answer, 3. Why can't I type that in? 3, okay, and then I'll hit this button for parentheses, 9q plus 8. Okay, let's do another problem from this level, and then I'll skip to the next level. Okay, so what's the greatest common factor of 48 and 6? Well, that would be 6, because 6 goes into 48, and 6 obviously goes into itself. It goes into 6. So we'll put 6 outside the parentheses, and then again, we'll ask ourselves, 6 times what would give us 48u? And that would be 8u, because 6 times 8 is 48, and then we'll put the u there. Plus 6, again, we ask ourselves 6 times what would give us 6? Well, the answer to that is 1. Okay, so this is the expression that we would distribute to get this expression. 6 times 8u is 48u, plus 6 times 1 is 6. So if we distribute this, then we get this. So that's our answer for that one. 6 times 8u plus 1. Okay, so I'm going to jump to the next level here. Okay, this is basically the same, except we have a minus sign there. So the greatest common factor of 30 and 6 is, again, 6. What is going on? Okay, and then 6 times what would give us 30d? The answer to that is 5d. And I'll just put a minus sign instead of a plus sign here. And 6 times 1 would give us the 6 back. Okay, so that's our answer for that one. What's going on? All right, I was having some technical difficulties there, but let's do another problem from this level. The greatest common factor of 4 and 36 is 4. The greatest common factor is not always going to be one of the numbers here, but it just happens to have been that for the last few problems. Okay, so 4 times what would be 4u? The answer is u. Okay, not you, but u. 4 times u would give us 4u, and then minus 4 times what would give us 36? Well, if we know our times tables, that would be 9. So 4 times, in parentheses, u minus 9, when we distribute that, we would get 4u minus 36. All right, let's jump ahead to the next level. 15a minus 12b. Okay, so the greatest common factor between 15 and 12 is 3. And 3 times what would give us 15a? That would be 5a. And minus 3 times what would give us 12b? That would be 4b. Right, let's just check that. 3 times 5a, 3 times 5 is 15, and then we have the a there, so that's good. And then minus 3 times 4 is 12, and then tack the b on there. Okay, so that should be correct. All right, here the greatest common factor would be 2, and that would be q plus 6, right? 2 times q is 2q, plus 2 times 6 is 12. All right, let's jump ahead to the next level. Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing, but we have 3 terms now. Let's see, the greatest common factor of all of these would be 10, right? So 10 times w would give us 10w, plus 10 times 6x would give us 60x, plus 10 times 8 would give us 80. Okay, so again, we're just thinking backwards. What number times 10 would give us 80? Well, that's 8, right? And so on and so forth. So let's submit that. Let's do one more. Okay, so the greatest common factor here is 2. 2 goes into 14 and into 6. That's the greatest number that goes into both of them. Greatest meaning biggest, of course. All right, so 2 times what would give us 14t? That would be 7t, because 2 times 7 is 14, plus 2 times what would give us 6u? That would be 3u, because 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, and there we go. Am I going to get anything different here? No, that's pretty much the same as the ones that we've done already. So I will end the video there. Hope that was helpful, and have a great day.